I am once again playing Valhalla, and I am back to the point at which I left off last time, at the beginning of day 2. So, give me a sec to make sure everything's all squared away. Alright. Believe that I will be getting started then. Here we go. Oh yes, I forgot. I bought a hollow plant. Your membership to the Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. You can now browse Danger/You. You can now visit J.C. Elton's. Okay. Time to go to work then. Wednesday, December 14th. Evening. Hey, Jill. Or she's wearing a damn helmet. What? That's a sound you don't hear every day. But boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was Gah! Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? The what where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. I really liked the soundtrack I put together last time, and I don't think I really need to change it yet. I mean, I could ask if anyone thinks I should change it. But at the same time, I like it as it is, and I don't think it needs to be changed so far. Changed at the moment. Let's fucking do this. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Mr. Donovan. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. I believe he means a beer. Alright, 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronzone extracts, 1 powdered Delpa, 2 planer guides, and 4 Carmo creams. Yes, I know I'm pronouncing things oddly. That is deliberate. All mixed. Gucci. Here you go. Los. Partial credits. Brings you here today, Mr. Donovan. Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. He seems like a lovely fellow. We've come a long way in the department of little and sex appeal, I tell ya. He was a Lilum then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that Lilum are some sort of android. Would make sense. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Lovely sex bots too. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I have never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws that they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They're openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities to put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start trying segregation like that, you're doomed. The PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember if I had turned down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then, because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was a pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. Someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks? Well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Mandarin? What? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to a written word, not a spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects of the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. He wants a Mars blast? That's a change of pace, alright. 6 Bronson extracts. 1 powder delta, 4 planner guides, 2 karma trees. And it's gotta be blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Ha ha! Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So, I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding behind your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay then. Starting with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New single? Blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we called it in business. But I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? Really swell stand-up guy. How did she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. Huh. In case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruits. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there, too. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her costume is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. This gun wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Sunshine probably be a bit girly for him. Maybe a pile driver. Oh yeah. So far, pile driver's in the lead. Say maybe gut punch. Bitter, manly, strong. Suplex sounds fun. And what's the grizzly called? Ah, it's bland. Let's not do that. Pile driver. Or... let's go with a suplex. 4 Bronson extracts. 3 planner guides. 3 carbon treatments. Small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Bitter, metal, and burning. All on the rocks and the mix. Suplex. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I had less problems dealing with SoCal Just Squares. Who? SoCal Just Squares, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yes, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects. Yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through college training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world of how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while launching their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries is more pleasant. Pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bags of batteries audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to take damage to the client's property. Oh, did you run out of air? I just realized you served Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Just don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. What was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. If there's no God of Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Hi. Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Still, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. Didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Or you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that makes me invisible, and he did! But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a camera or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials to take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Oh, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lillims see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. It was originally called Pretty Woman. Too many people complained that there should be a piano woman instead of a piano man. I have apple hides. I have Bronson extracts. 2 powdered deltas. 3 splinter guides. 3 common trees. Age it and mix it. One piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I'd have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I have a cat that does all that. You pay him too? Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. I consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. That's not really that necessary. That's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell you any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Oh, is she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh. Yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come here before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah. 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people. For some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. 6 apple hides. Gunpowder Delta, 1 Planner Guide, and 2 Carmo Trains. All on the rocks and all blended all well. No relation to the Hadron Cannon you see on the moon for 1 week every month. Alright, get ready to get blasted to the moon, Dorothy. Here you go. There's something interesting about this drink. I actually like it, but I can't stop drinking it. It tastes like a bit of sugar ground in pure alcohol. It's no wonder you feel like that. Hey, did you see something about a concert outside? A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a couple of blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off me, so I took some photos with them. Oh. Why do you ask? Someone was here just a minute ago. It seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Really? What kind of person is this star? Some girl. He didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a King Class CH-1A. Oh. What's with that reaction? Nothing. It's just that the CH-1A is the model that comes after mine. Really? Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitivity points in their skin. Because their voice modulators are more advanced. They do? No. I'm just kind of jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they have from the get-go, you know? Wait, they don't make DFC 72s like you anymore? My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. The difference with the CH-1A is mostly that they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their senses and abilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human stand-ins, while my line is slightly more work-oriented. Huh. I see. Oh yeah, I think I saw the concert poster outside the bar. Poster? You work here, you should know which one. I kinda forget things on that entryway from time to time. All because of Dee Dee and Go-Go. Who? The vending machines outside. They blabber so much I've learned to ignore anything on the door. Oh, and here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much. They're interesting to talk with, they just talk so much. You can actually get physically sick from listening to them for too long. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the clang of your shaker. Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Hey, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both portions. Gotcha. Okay, so sunshine cloud, which tastes like cold chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. 2 Adelhydes, 2 Bronson extracts with optional Comitrine on the rocks. Let's put in a couple of Comitrines. Let's blend it all together. Alright then. Sun Cloud. Next is the Gut Punch. Which is, it's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. 5 Bartends extracts. 1 planner guide. And some optional karma traits. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Is this your I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time. I don't seem too upset about it. Because I really like this one. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Hey, go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. Besides, I've modded myself so that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance. That's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure. Go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with a meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here! Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Joe. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Oh, that would go badly. One of these is enough. Yep. I remember reading that description already. 6 Bartends extracts. 1 powder delta, 4 planner guides. And 2 karma traits. God, I love this game soundtrack. I should probably download it at some point. Alright, that's all blended. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Ow, ow. And stop. Serve. Here we go. Bitter and mighty, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First it was how a professional assassin can be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said, You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. I do love this screensaver. Save. I'm just going to take a break myself real quick and I will be right back. Alrighty then. Oh, it's now safe to keep playing. Awesome. Tosh should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Nice. Like I said, the soundtrack on this game is fucking stellar. Take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice. Nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter? Okay, so let's see what the overlap between girl and bitter. These 6 drinks are girly. Let's see which of those is also bitter. Yep, Sunshine Cloud. Alright, tastes like culture. Rocks. And soft like tea as well. And let's put just one commentary in there. And it's time to blend it! Shake it. Shake it, shake it. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glowed-up guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that'll show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I just call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira. Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira. Miki. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Oh, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilum that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilum who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilum you're looking for. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will. But it's not the first time I've done this. He still needs me to do the concert anyways. Let's see. How big is the concert? Planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, and based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Ms. Nikki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft? As in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft. Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. I was thinking alcohol-free or something else. Let's just go vitamins. No. There we go, there's something. Berry. Fluffy Dream. That actually does seem like the best option so far. Come back to that. No. Some of these are the opposite of soft. They're strong. Very strong. Oh, jeez. Sunshine Cloud is also soft. But I believe the Fluffy Green seems like the best option. And let's go alcohol-free. So 3 Adelhides and 3 powdered deltas. Gonna age it, gonna mix it. Alright. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Yeah, you know, like spinning balls and lighting drinks on fire. That kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the ball slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making the drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is that glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Name from my boss? I don't know if you'll like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira, Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but usually keep distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. Oh no. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another one that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. She fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear door the same way they find it. Ah, Jesus Christ. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait. It isn't! Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the thaw should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. But if everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love Is a Drug in an encore though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel that their tickets are worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah. One time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Something bitter? Maybe to sober up a bit? Something bitter and sobering. Sunshine pot, maybe. Oh, no. That's not sobering at all. Pile driver. Nope, that's burning. Suplex is also burning. The temple is bland. Okay, let's go with the Sunshine Cloud. 2 Adelhides. 2 Bronson extracts. Let's throw in a Karma Tree. On the rocks and blended. There we go. Shaking it up. Alright. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Hiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week, and the times in bars and jazz bands. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has on people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. Being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Phil? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. Besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please, come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. Can't have tickets anyways. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Well, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Your... huh? That's what they called me during the time of my Grand Slam fighters. They saw me coming, so they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How do you find that out? Do you like wrestling? The client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Nice. Making some Monet. Freaking hell. Aww, I didn't get the flawless service bonus. Your membership Shining Finger will be automatically riddle on 17th. Make sure your comments are standard dollars. Okay, I have time. Jill is humming her Love is a Drug. Playing the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. Now browse Kira Miki's blog. Okay, your love is a drug. There we go. That wasn't too bad. There we go, got Bill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She'll surely focus at work. Good. Alright. Lord, did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey. Rabbit thread 2. Stop forcing Alice. So we hit Alice now? Good. Haven't used yet. So remember that time they pressed hero to announce an attack? Well, yeah. I remember the cybercrime units of the admin's ass. 17th will come the second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, fucking hell. I had time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. Feel when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Still exposed. Oh, this is thread 4. So let's go 3. I don't want fights. Ah, typos. Just like any old regular thread. Oh, so this takes place in the 2070s. Interesting. By the way, I'm not going to read all this text because this is a lot. Or at least I'm not going to read it all aloud. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious as how such a meetup would end up, though. Last thread, no shit. It's like one of my Japanese animes! Boy. Yeah, what we couldn't do with the money, he'll use for that anyways. Oh, fucking hell, 8.6. That's a rough earthquake. Oh, if only we could forecast earthquakes. Must be nice. I'd say one more civil death and we'll ban protests. Let's ignore the civilian deaths are not by the other rioters. Oh boy. This city prime minister sounds like a real piece of work. Is Alex Rabbit a group? The answer here. Should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. Fucking hell. I'm not looking forward to December 17th on this game. Thanks, GC. Oh, so should it actually come again? That's nice. Film concert. By bodyguards. Does she mean the fan club or? Oh, I do. So that's what she meant by too like drink. Alright, let's do a save. Okay then. Give me a second. Alright. It is time. Go to work. I will probably play until the next break and then I will call it quits after that. Evening. Oh, what was that glitching? I don't like the look of that glitching. Oh, hi there. Oh, who's Alma? This is the first time I'm meeting her. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Ilian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure. Make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Do I have this one on? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, this is very nice. Let's see. memories. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back at the instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand with our hands behind our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Hiramiki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh, yeah. Now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be very interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. More like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. We're nothing but mammals after all. 2 Bronsons, 2 Powered Deltas, 2 Planner Guides, and 4 Carbitrages. On the rocks and mix it up. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite a silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So who's Damien again? The one with a nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live-action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. Need to prefix those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but with something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you entered your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever. I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you feel with that. I were you, I would have punished Fuckboy over there. I would push Fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities.
Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Keeping them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you.
Gil?
Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking,
or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Temple, maybe. Let's go with the Zen Star. I like the sound of that one. 4 of each ingredient on the rocks. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And mix it up. Zen style. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. They leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Bartends, and something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason he left Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of someone who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, if there was a group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. I can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. What happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream? It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's simply a pet impression made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists. But it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk of the consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. Enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometimes for too long. Oh. That. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, I this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way, you just can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, we need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. Act a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. But I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I've registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Oh, she wants extra large, huh? Coming right up. Finally, that's the Alma I know. A big Brantini, easy enough. Right, my name Brantini. Can I even do 12 Edelheims? Let's find out. Oh, I can. 12. 6 part of deltas. And 2 karma trees. Age it up. And mix it up. And there we go. You just got served. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. Well, Aston Martin or something. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. Well, someone is. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. Not like every day's a thrill. You meet with your clients, or... I don't. I close from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple kids relaying letters. Security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with the clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equal small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons. But a few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up with just shove it in the nerd or something. give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Wow, the questions. Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit's headlines have me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, Sugar. Ah, bye. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pops used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain myself when he's something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flying in the field of my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Got into business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days already, and he already has a usual drink. Well, I guess it's probably beer. Hopefully. Usually does ask for it. 1 Edelheid. Traditionally brewed beer that has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. I do like the little blurbs they add with the drinks. Some are informative, some are funny. But they're all pretty fun. The usual. Glad to see that being offended doesn't affect your service. Not offended, just hurt. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple weeks. Oh, actually hit settings. Whoops. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. Oh, blackmail. How spicy. And how lovely. See. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah. Oh yeah. That big tooth little one was here. He came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Va-11 has nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know. So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Va-11 chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that design them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Va-11 look good? A bunch of guys in a Les sponge here wondering if the latest model's vagina is good. Wow. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Ahem! Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. Some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Just in case, and even better, makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization's corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlet saying that they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. You want some Bleeding Jane? That's a change of pace. One Bronson extract, 3 powdered deltas, and 3 flanner guides. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. I see, classic and sobering. Gotta blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. You are served. Here. Nice. I am a child. Simple enough for you. I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of the stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. Well, that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew bidding on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Okay, this is break time. So I'm gonna save my game and end it here for the day. I wish I could stay on and play through the end of this day of game, but unfortunately I do have some commitments soon. So I'll just call it a game here. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and or everyone who is watching live or in the archive. Please check out our next my friend Mill's stream tomorrow where he plays Football Manager. And you can also catch us on the next Paradox Hour where we discuss Stormlight Archive Book 2. And we will also be doing a special episode on Saturday where we discuss where we do a 3-episode check-in on the winter 2021 lineup of anime. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching and have a pleasant day.